Hello traders, let's talk about the crazy intraday price action on the markets here for March 3rd. So spiders here, we always start with this. We had, this was a kind of a bear sandwich continuation, red bar ignored, closing breakout yesterday. So we had a fully bullish bias for today. And then there was some pre-market Iran news with oil, whatever, and then oil fell, market started rallying pre-market. And we had a nice gap up here. Nice gap up over this end of day base. And then it couldn't get going. It took out the 15-minute high. And then, let me show you on a 5-minute chart. So on this 5-minute chart this morning, right here, so we gapped up. Once, this failed right here, this green bar failed, that's when we got bearish for the day. And you can see that back to this, the crazy price action all day. So it sold off vigorously. I said in the green room, this is 11 o'clock when I went to the gym, I said to keep a bearish bias, I want to see it bounce less than 35-40%. And then what did it do? It bounced 70%. Had a little failed breakout here, sold off, tried to bounce. Why? It's just, this was a crazy intraday action. So where are we now? Bullish gap up negated. We're closing 50% into that real body. You can see all these overlapping bars. If you would go to an hourly chart, you'll see the microscope of those bars, and there's going to be a lot of support. So what I'm getting at is we have a big mess on our hands here. But we're in a downtrend. Our bullish bias was just, not very far, maybe the 20 MA. And now, based on today's action, IWM the weakest, we have a bearish bias for tomorrow now. This was a big, fat, bearish engulfing bar at the 20. This got slammed at the open of selling. And the fangs all were pretty much weak. So Qs are the weakest, but we have an overall bearish bias for tomorrow. In the swing and options letter, we only gave 2 trades, KHC, and they're both kind of in the defensive sector. So Kraft Heinz, this was on my watch list yesterday, a buy setup, bullish weekly, bullish monthly. We entered this as a core trade because the monthly looks fantastic. CVS was also on our long watch list. We talked about last night in the nightly video. So that triggered where we bought long calls. And that's it in the swing and options trader. For the weekly options trader, we did a put spread on KHC. Also, no, I take that back. I'm sorry. See, we did it on CVS. We did not do it on KHC. My bad. So yeah, we did it. We did a put spread on CVS, the 101.95 for next week. So it's under the week's low. That looks great. On Tesla, we did a bear call credit spread this morning based on an hourly reversal, and we actually closed it out for an average out of 16 cents. We went ahead and took our money. Amazon, we were in one that gapped against us this morning. It didn't hit the stop, but the gap still made us a little nervous. We sent out a Telegram alert saying, do not take the stop even if it hits, because the markets were coming in. And we were able to get out of that at a nice average out of $1.35 a share gain, so that was great. And then finally Microsoft, we put on a call spread for next week, the 307.50 $10 wide, bearish engulfing bar with a stop a little bit over today's high. So that's it. That's our bias. Any questions, as always, email Greg or me, and we will be in touch tomorrow, 0 TTE day, through Telegram. Good trade.